Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Pascal Siakam.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. We've got Blake Griffin, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 down low. And for the Storm, they've got Holmgren, and it's Maravich in at the shooting guard position. All right, Richard, what's something we often see in the second game of a back-to-back?
A lot of times you see tired players, but that's part of it. Can you play through that fatigue? That's a big portion of being an NBA player.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Barry. Here's Maravich. Clock at 6. Now here's Payton. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. To the paint. There's the steal. Here's Holmgren. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Here's Wade. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. It's hauled in by Virginia. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
And that one's good. Barry.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Griffin. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Utah. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's off. And he can't hit the second. For Virginia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Barry, pounded by Moran. Pass to Payton. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Payton against Moran. Griffin outside. Here's Wade. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Pass to Maravich. Six to shoot. Back to Payton. Out left to the wing. Here's Barry. On the mark with the 15-footer. Barry's got 5.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy. Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And there's a pick. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Wade. Sweet little floater. Wade's got his second bucket of the night.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Pass to Maravich. Back to Payton. Here's Barry. Virginia needs to get off a shot.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Virginia's head coach. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against John Morant, and coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Morant after the basket by Virginia. Marion passes to Wade. Fires for three. And Walton pulls it down. Virginia leading by 7. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You look at Virginia, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward.
Right now for Virginia, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Now here's Griffin. No points yet. Lets the three fly. Red can't get it to go. Here's Virginia with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Maravich. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And that one's good.
At this stage in his career, Griffin brings with him a deep arsenal of moves inside.
Pass to Barry. Back to Johnson. And here's Holmgren. Johnson a screen on Griffin. Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Wade.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Griffin. And it's blocked. And he stays with it. Second chance effort. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves spotting away shots just like this.
Now here's Holmgren. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Pass to Barry. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
And Ja Morant has said he wants to dial back his dunking for his health. Did that ever cross your mind, Richard, as an aerial artist?
Well, dunking can take its toll over time, but I was kind of a crash test dummy. I was going to keep jumping no matter what. Just a little bit more concerned with getting hit in the air.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Virginia. And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Maravich. Pass to Barry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Wade. Got a hand on it. Here's Barry. 14 points for him. Last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. On the break. Here's Wade. And the layup is good. Wade's got his third bucket of the night.
Coaches love those hit-ahead passes, advancing the ball as quickly as possible.
Maravich, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Maravich. Screen by Holmgren. Driving inside. Maravich with the bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Spurs trail by 8. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for Virginia. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Harper, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Harper passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Wade. Picked it out of midair. Here's Holmgren. That one goes in. And now a 10-point Virginia lead.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by Virginia. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Virginia leading by 10. Pass to Maravich. Here's Barry. He's got 7. To the inside. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Harper. Still no points. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one's wide left.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Siakam. Puts up a 3. Barry misses. Spurs trail by 12. Down low. San Antonio moving the ball around. Harper passes to Griffin. Here's Wade. He gets it in there. Wade's got 8.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Pass to Barry. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Wade. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Screen by Griffin. Launches a three. Wade misses. Virginia leading by 13. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Johnson passes to Holmgren. Basket's good. He's got 10.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Wade. Give him 8. Misses in close. The first quarter concludes. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's Virginia up by 15. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Virginia.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
They've got Johnson, and it's Siakam in at power forward. And leave it up high. Siakam hammers it home.
They're going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam.
And for the Storm, we've got Pascal Siakam, and it's Johnson in at the point guard position. Pass to Red from the arc. It's hauled in by Virginia. Walton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. BA, back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Drummond. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the middle. Here's Scott. And Morant clears the board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And he's going for the lob.
Scoring foul. Dennis Johnson.
Payton's checked in for Cooper.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Payton. Here's Walton. Left side, Johnson. 5 to shoot. To the middle. And Walton gets it to go. Walton's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Morant against Payton.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the one thing all of these point guards have in common is their ability to shoot from the arc. Let's see who topped the charts for threes this past month. In the third spot, Ja Morant.
I mean, when no other options are available, any one of these guys can just take charge and shoot that three.
As well as they shoot the three, I don't think it needs to be a backup plan. That could be a plan A.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Still without a bucket. Marion over to the left wing. Up top, Morant, guarded by Payton to get back on track. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
Pass to Siakam. There's the 3. Drains the triple. Siakam's got 9 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Morant, pass to Red. Drummond to screen on Johnson. To the inside. And Drummond with the jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Marion passes to Abdul-Rahim. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Scott. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn. That one falls.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Morant. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And then Morant with the dunk.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Down low. Here's Walton. Rebounded by the Spurs. They defeated Utah in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Timeout called, Virginia. He's checked in for San Antonio. On defense, San Antonio. It's a 16-point game. Payton passes to Scott. Here's Walton. Drummond defending. Here's Walton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Spurs trail by 16. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
But one thing I noticed in my league, bro, like, the matchups really matter, bro.
And Virginia has possession. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Spurs. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And Virginia making a change here. Reeves is checked in. So he gets them both. Virginia leading by 16. Outside Payton. Pass to Barry for three. Rebound by San Antonio.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Marion passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Marion. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Siakam outside. Back to Payton. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. Pass to Maravich. Jacks up a three. Not going to go that time. Spurs trail by 14. Here's Abdul-Rahim. To the paint. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and San Antonio making a change here. Harper's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Siakam outside. Pass to Barry. Inside. Here's Payton. And a missed layup. Spurs trail by 12. Wade, the pass to Abdul-Rahim. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Abdul-Rahim's got 8 points in the quarter. Now Payton. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Maravich. To win the cold spell. Rebounded by Marion. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Barry. Here's Maravich. From 17. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Harper. Fader on the way. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. On the wing, Payton. Here's Barry.
GM-LD protect the paint.
Takes
Good
a
win
three.
the game.
Gets Hits the three to fall. And Virginia leads by 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And what about all of his blocks? I mean, he intimidated shooters all game long. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Payton. Shoots over Harper. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Wade. Here's Abdul-Rahim. He's covered by Siakam. To the inside, Payton. And he can't get that one.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Pass to Marion. Into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for San Antonio, Sean Marion. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Virginia. Griffin, he's checked in for San Antonio. Morant comes in for Harper. And he's good on the second. Virginia leading by 10. Payton passes to Barry. 1:20 left in the second period.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Wade. Give him 8 points now. The fader. The bank shot, no good. Virginia's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. There's the drive. Here's Maravich. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Spurs trail by 12. Outside Morant. Griffin, a screen on Holmgren. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Maravich, the pass to Reeves. Pass to Barry. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Virginia shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Wade, looking to end this cold spell. And the layup is up and in. Wade's got 10.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And so it's Virginia earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the players of the month. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Finally, we're giving props to a big. Enough of these little dudes winning MVPs and awards. Basketball is for my guys, the tall dudes.
Yeah. Bigs never win anything in the NBA. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Virginia Storm.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. They've got Ja Morant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position, filling out the middle. Now here's Morant. Marion passes to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Oh, there's the alley! And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Spurs trail by 8. Here's Marion. Pass to Wade. The fadeaway. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Out to the wing. Pass to Barry. Over Griffin. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
What hustle from Griffin on the fast break. Running the floor and making sure they convert.
Here's Maravich. There's a screen. Back to Payton. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Payton's got 5.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
With the fadeaway. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Payton. Here's Maravich, defended by Griffin. Maravich with the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Virginia lead.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. see some of the numbers here for him.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Marion. Here's Wade. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Shot clock at 5. Griffin outside. Here's Marion. The shot that time not on target. Virginia leading by 10. Holmgren, the pass to Walton.
San Antonio foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First personal foul. First team foul.
Virginia shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Bill Walton. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Griffin outside. Back to Wade. Driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass. Wade's got 12 points in the game.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Here's Walton. Give him 8. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. Here's Maravich. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Wade. 12 points for him. Outside Morant. Over Payton. And it's Morant missing.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game at 6'2". Oh, yes!
A little extra spice on that one from Griffin, showing off his athleticism for all the fans.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Maravich. He's got 6. Pass to Barry. On the wing, Payton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. 5th, the Spurs.
When you look at their recent defensive numbers, they've been among the best in the league. I like the energy that they're playing with.
Holmgren, the pass to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases from the wing and drills it. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow this sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Guys?
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Virginia?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Here's Maravich. He's got 6. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Virginia's shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, Pete Maravich.
And he makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Wade. He's got 12. Drops in the layup for 2. Wade's got 14 points for the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Payton. Pass to Walton. Here's Maravich. Shot clock at 6. Buried from 15 feet out. He's got 10.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now here's Griffin. Give him 8. Holmgren with the block.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
Maravich with the bucket.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Here's Wade. 14 points for him. And he gets that one.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Virginia leading by 10. Pass to Barry. Down low. Here's Maravich. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Morant looking for an opening. On the wing, Wade. On the take. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Payton. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Payton's got 10 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Morant. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Johnson. He's checked in for Peyton. And San Antonio making a change here. Holmgren, the pass to Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Barry. Knocks down the long K. Barry's got 17.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Here's Walton. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 10.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Now here's Morant. Griffin, a screen on Johnson. Morant, the pass to Griffin. Holmgren with the block.
I mean, what an incredible reach he has. Holmgren should strike fear into any shooter when he's on the floor.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the line.
Abdul-Jabbar at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Virginia leading by 14. Outside Johnson. Here's Maravich. 14 points for him.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
The Spurs shooting 42% in this third quarter. Harper passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Here's Maravich. The rebound by Red. Spurs trail by 14. To the middle. Outside for Morant. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. From 18 feet away, Scott can't get it to go. And for San Antonio, they're shooting a solid 47%. Outside Morant. Just 5 to shoot. With the D right on him, Morant gets his.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
Out to the right wing. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires from 14. No good off the glass. Spurs trail by 12. San Antonio moving the ball around. From downtown, Morant missing again.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to Maravich. To the wing, right side. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Scott. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Morant. The layup misses. And so it's Virginia going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Johnson, and it's Reeves in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Siakam. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Siakam. And Virginia leads by 14.
Man, we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Wade misses. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Storm. 22 is their biggest lead.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Harper. Pass to Drummond. Inside, Abdul-Rahim. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Drummond, the screen on Siakam. Abdul-Rahim passes to Drummond. And stolen by Reeves.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Barry. Not enough on that one as it misses. Spurs trail by 14. Down low. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And he dunks it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Siakam. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Now here's Drummond. And there's the lob. And the jam by Drummond.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Payton. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Drummond. Pass to Wade. Drummond to screen on Johnson. Here's Harper. Over Payton. Back to Wade. The three. And Reeves pulls it down. Virginia leading by 10. Outside Payton. Pass to Reeves. Here's Barry. Stolen by Drummond. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Abdul-Rahim passes to Drummond. Here's Wade. Back to Drummond. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Virginia's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Timeout called, Virginia. Virginia making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. Griffin, he's checked in for San Antonio. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Storm head coach was saying to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Siakam to the inside. Here's Johnson. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Griffin on the wing. Six to shoot. Here's Harper. Over Payton. It's hauled in by Virginia. Barry's got 4 rebounds now. Siakam, pass to Holmgren. Can't hit from in close. Spurs trail by 10. From deep. Wade misses. Griffin against Holmgren. Siakam outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Griffin outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by Virginia. Walton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Johnson. Outside Payton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for Storm, Gary Payton, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
Virginia leading by 9. Here's Maravich. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Scott's checked in for Virginia.
At the line for 1, Bill Walton.
Spurs trail by 12. To the paint. It's stolen. Holmgren with it. Pass to Scott. Here's Maravich. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Harper passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Red. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. There's a screen. To the wing on the left. Screen by Holmgren. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Tries yet again. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Holmgren. Here's Maravich. Pass to Walton. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Morant. Shot's good by Red.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Maravich. Here's Scott. And the layup falls. Maravich has got 12 points in just the second half.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Griffin against Holmgren. Griffin outside. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. It's good.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Virginia leading by 11. Here's Maravich. Up top, Holmgren. Pass to Maravich. Screen by Holmgren.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Virginia Storm, Pete Maravich. 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Morant. Down low. Off on the layup. Virginia leading by 12. Here's Walton. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks down the trifecta.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, and now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Spurs trail by 15. Timeout called. Mitch Johnson looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here's Marion. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Virginia leading by 13. Shot blocked. Here's Wade.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Banks it home. Big shot.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Moran against Payton. Here's Barry. Shot clock at 5. Book it! It goes! Spurs trail by 13. Takes a 13-footer. Oh, it's off target.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Payton attacking. Yes, sir! That one's good!
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Storm.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Storm. 22 was their biggest lead. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barry. Oh, it misses. 23 seconds left in the fourth.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And so it's Virginia winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
Hey, man, I want to appreciate everybody that tuned in right now, man. I do have the playoffs coming up real soon, so if you ain't subscribed, please hit that subscribe and know the bell so you could be, you know what I'm saying, in the loop, man, and know what's going on. These two GMs that went at it today, it's a sim play, so nobody controlling the game, bro. That's the catch about all this, right? So it's really based on your IQ, your game planning, your rotation. You know what I'm saying? So and your lineup, you know, so all that matter. My boy Tay, he got two teams. He got a team on the East and the West. LD, he's a new GM, but shoot, man, he been a problem since he jumped in, bro. He put a team together from what was left. And really got a real smart defensive team, bro. Like they really make you play less than what you are. Like y'all won't hear the last game before this, but the Spurs really had a dominant game against their last team they played. I think it was Utah. Yeah, I think it was Utah. Utah pretty good on here, man. So it was Wilt Chamberlain versus Kareem, and it was pretty nice, man. But for some reason they don't match up well against the Storm, bro. Wade had 22, Jabbar had 14 and 13, but that came on later on in the game. Barry, Pete McAvoy, Gary Payne, Siakam, Chet Holmgren had like 3 blocks. You know, they play pretty good together, bro. It ain't no real like crazy names on this team, but they play very well together, bro. Bill Walton is anchor, you know. But like I said, bro, y'all stay tuned, man. I got good games coming up, man. I'm gonna let y'all see a little something. Let's see. I do got good games coming up. Okay, Rockets and Nuggets. Okay, the Rockets are GM Zach. He have the Rockets and he got the Hornets. Both of his teams are in the playoff run. Both of his teams are in the playoff. Sorry, let me tell it back. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, yep. Both his teams are in the playoff. Now this is a GM versus computer game right here. I'm not gonna play this. I'm gonna let it sim itself. The game I really want to watch is Houston the Hawks versus Pistons. That's a GM game. The Bulls versus Cavaliers. Okay. That's a GM versus computer game, but the Pelicans are must watch. They got a nice little lineup over there. The Timberwolves are like number 1 on the West. They who actually lost to the Spurs, to be honest with you. Yeah, the Spurs actually beat the Timberwolves. It was OKC. My boy Cardell, you know what I'm saying? He turned OKC around. They were like the bottom and they were like bottom in the standings, man. Now we heading close to the playoff. They like one of the teams that's in the playoff. So, you know, big old turnaround, bro. But yeah, the best game y'all probably want to watch is the Hawks and the Pistons. Rockets and Nuggets gonna be alright, but nah. That Hawks and Pistons gonna be a good matchup. The Hawks is missing. They actually missing their best player, which is T-Mac. Yeah, they missing T-Mac right now. T-Mac out 4 to 6 weeks. So right now they got Kyrie, Allen Houston, Paul Pierce, Derek Coleman, Luke Longley. Right? But it's supposed to be Kyrie, T-Mac, Paul Pierce. And they was trending to a whole nother direction. But ever since T-Mac got hurt, man, they've been you know, been on losing streaks and stuff. It ain't been really pretty too good for them. Stuff like this, man. This is what people, when they hit me up, when they join my league, they're like, hey, man, can you make what's called starter? And can you get him more minutes? You know what I'm saying? This Detroit lineup right here, bro. Who's calling it? A GM Black. He got the Warriors and Detroit. Pretty dope, man. Pretty dope, man. I mean, like, pretty dope, man. I'm gonna have to end this stream and jump back on. So if y'all want to watch it again, just make sure you sub right now so you'll be ready for the next game. I'm gonna let this stream. The next game will be the Hawks versus Pistons. You got Zion and LaMelo, Isaiah Thomas, Joe Johnson, DeMar DeRozan, all over there in Detroit. And in Atlanta, you got Kyrie, T-Mac, Holman, Ralph Sampson, Allen Houston, Turner. Who else I can think of over there, man? I got some pieces, bro. It's gonna be a fun game to watch right here. Most definitely. So I will be back. I got to end this screen from the last game, and this is the next screen gonna be on. Hawks versus Detroit.